my alarm sounds. It's the same alarm that has been waking me up every weekday. All that runs through my mind is drowsiness, shame, and boredom because I now have to be in school in less than an hour. After school, the stress slowly builds up because now I have homework for almost every single class. It's going to be a long day. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, do teachers or schools really understand the stress students have to deal with, ranging from homework to waking up early, too long and confusing in-class notes? Do teachers try to limit these assignments? You are listening to Our Radio Hour on 88.1 FM WNTH Winnetka, the voice of New Trier. My name is Jonah, and I would like to share with you what teachers think about school stress. I needed answers. I sometimes wondered the opinions of teachers and schoolwork. So I decided to interview my advisory teacher, Mr. Moretta, and ask him about his opinions on how schoolwork should be regulated and if he agrees with school arrival times. While interviewing Mr. Moretta, I started off asking something very simple. I asked about how much homework he gives out to students, since he is a world history teacher.
I probably give homework 2 to 3 times a week. Usually I anticipate students to take 15 minutes to a half hour on general nightly homework. There's some bigger projects that require more time at home, but that's kind of the usual regimen for my class.
I was sort of surprised to hear what Mr. Moretta had to say. To hear from a teacher himself, he said he tries to limit the amount of homework given out. He said he gives out 2 to 3 homework assignments a week, ranging from 15 to 30 minutes. For a freshman student, I could agree that this is a decent amount of time to spend on one assignment. I think students could agree that they hate waking up early every week. The older you get, the more sleep you need. It kind of makes me curious to find out what a teacher thinks about early school arrival times, so I needed to find out.
Really high during the season, but I think students, if they plan their time well, most of the time should get adequate sleep in preparation and wake up in time and have enough time to wake up for 7:55 advisory.
There were some parts I was surprised to hear, but other answers were understandable. When I say understandable, I mean it's just something students have to deal with. Mr. Moretta comments on how he understands that students who are involved in a high school sport or multiple sports need sleep. The demands on more sleep are very high when it comes to being involved in athletic activities. He understands this because he is the director of the athletics department of New Trier. I guess the downside to his answer is that he thinks students are capable of planning ahead of time so students can get the sleep they need. Overall, I was surprised. I like to hear from a teacher himself that he tries to limit the amount of homework given so students are less stressed over school. Now that I think of it, other teachers probably try to do the same as Mr. Moretta does. Even though students need sleep, I'm now kind of on both sides of the argument. I believe high school students need more sleep due to the amount of work given and after-school sports and activities. I also understand the other side of the argument. Students who are in high school are more responsible and can plan their times wisely. You are listening to Our Radio Hour on 88.1 FM WNTH Winnetka, the voice of New Trier. My name is Jonah, and I would like to thank you for tuning in.